Welcome back to the channel. Liam here, and in today's video we're taking a look at the brand new Platypod Super Adapter Survival Kit. So this is the latest product from Dr. Larry and the folks at Platypod, and it's designed to give you various adapters for your photography and videography. Now these components will work with any of the Platypod flat tripods as well as your standard tripods and monopods, so you have lots of flexibility. Let's go ahead and take a look at what all we get in this kit and how the adapters can be used to make your photography or content creation easier. Once we open this white box, we have this inner plastic box which holds all of the items nicely and allows you to carry them easily in the field in your camera bag, backpack, or whatever. There is also enough free space to carry spare batteries or a Platypod strap as well. Okay, so the first thing we have is the Super Adapter core with two flywheel nuts here and here. Now this is 1/4 on the top, and then here on the sides at the top is 5/8 as well as 5/8 on the bottom. That's for your standard XLR microphone mounts. And on the very bottom, we have the cold shoe base as well as a 3/8 threaded female on the very bottom. Now the flywheels go onto the 5/8 just like your microphone mount would. Okay, so as you can see, I got the flywheel on. It's on the bottom 5/8 thread, and the cold shoe is inside here. So this gives us our 3/8 mount on the base of it, which we could use on our Platypod Delta flat tripod, which I have here, or it could be used with the Extreme or any other tripod or monopod that you want to use. And we can just thread it right on there in place of a standard tripod head. It'll fit right on there like that, and it locks down. And then, of course, you could put the upper one on here and thread that on as well. And then you would go ahead and mount your DSLR or mirrorless on this 1/4 thread on the top. And then to make it snug, you would just back this one off until the camera's nice and tight. And so you've got the 3/8 on the bottom and the 1/4 bushing adapter, which is here. This one right here, if you needed to go 1/4 to 1/4 like on the top of this, and then also add an action camera or something like that on there, you've got that as well. So that is a nice little setup right there for your DSLR or mirrorless camera, giving you everything that you need without having to worry a whole lot about connections, adapters, and all that good stuff. With this kit, you basically got everything you need. So in addition to this setup, we also have the cold shoe clamp for the top of your DSLR or mirrorless camera. So you can set that up. Then we have the 3-inch spigot adapter with the 1/4 cross nut right here included. And last but not least, we have the 3/8 to 1/4 bushing adapter. Now this is the 1/4 to 3/8 bushing adapter in case you need it to adapt your microphone from one size to the other or your tripod. And it does have slots here so you can tighten and loosen it with a screwdriver or a coin. As you can see here, you can tuck it right into the bottom of this. Now, when you receive this kit, don't think that you're missing items because they're actually all stashed somewhere. So there's your 1/4 to 3/8 in the bottom of the spigot mount. The top of the spigot mount has the 1/4 to 1/4. So those are all, so basically you got 3 items right here. And then of course your cold shoe clamp, your 2 flywheel nuts, and your super adapter core mount is this one right here, of course. Now, let's talk a little bit more about the spigot mount and the super core adapter mount. Now, if you notice, the super core adapter mount and the spigot mount both have flat sides on their shaft. And the reason for that is because the flywheel nut doubles as a wrench to loosen and tighten these items when you're putting them on or taking them off your tripod. Let me go ahead and grab the super adapter core, and I put it on like that, and then I can take this wrench and I can tighten it down. Now, if you even just turn it finger tight, and after a bit of being on there, it's hard to get it back off, you just grab hold of it with the flywheel nut here. Let me get it on there, and bam, you turn it to break it loose, and it comes right back off. You don't do any damage to anything. You don't hurt anything. You're good to go as far as all of that is concerned. Now, the 𝐂𝐎 mount clamp can be used to mount your MagSafe ring to the top of your camera so you can capture stills and video at the same time using your smartphone. Or you could use it for any other component, say a mount for a field monitor, which is what I've got here. You just slip it in there and tighten down the clamp, and you're good to go. And you can slip that right into the 𝐂𝐎 on the top, or hot shoe on the top of your camera. So you can use it for that. You can use it for an LED panel light, a microphone, a speed light, anything you can think of, you can use this clamp for. Now, if you need to mount a camera and lens on a Platypod tripod, and need to have the lens pointed the right way, say this way, to keep everything balanced, then all you would do is use the combination of the super adapter core with the flywheel nut on the bottom. So let me go ahead and put that back on there for you so you can see what I'm talking about. We'll go ahead and turn this bad boy, get it threaded. Whoops, come on, get her threaded back down on there like we had her before. Perfect. And we tighten it down, and then we can put this on top of my Platypod Delta like so. And then you would put this flywheel nut on the top, just like that. And then you would go ahead and mount your DSLR or mirrorless on the 1/4-20 here, and then just back this off to loosen up the camera, turn it until you got the lens pointed out this way, and then just turn this back this direction counterclockwise to tighten everything against the bottom of your DSLR or mirrorless camera. So once you got the lens facing forward, you're locked down. You don't have anything to worry about. Now, the Platypod Super Adapter Survival Kit's components are made of high-quality machined aluminum and steel for the small adapters, so they are rugged and durable and will easily handle years of use in your studio or in the field. And best of all, it's priced at only $39.99. So there you have it, the Platypod Super Adapter Survival Kit. If you want to pick one of these up for yourself, you can head on over to platypod.com and use my code LD20 to get 20% off on individual items only. You cannot use the discount code on any of the bundles because they are already discounted by the folks at Platypod. All right, so that's going to wrap up this video. I want to thank you all for taking the time to watch it. Please remember to subscribe down below, turn on all notifications, and I will see you in the next video.